Hi everybody, Redhead Metal Diva here, reducing red, coming at you with my 4-week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. Numbers real quick. My highest weight was 238.4. Day of surgery, I was 229. Last week I was 203. Today I weighed in at 199.0. So, kind of a little bit of a confusing loss. I know it's kind of standard, 4 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds a week is standard. But I have been sick this week, and for some reason I am not able to get in very much food at all. I mean, 300-400 calories, maybe, little packets of peanut butter. It's like this little tiny packet, 2 tablespoons. I can't even eat the whole thing right now. Feeling so full. So I'm really kind of perplexed by that. But I have had 3 or 4 non-fat lattes this week because I feel like I need the caffeine for the energy because I'm just so tired still. I haven't adjusted to the lower calorie diet to keep my energy up, and so I've been taking a lot of naps still. Been very tired most of the day. But the sickness thing I have, I woke up Monday morning and had no voice. Just no voice. Which was awful because I had an opera gig Monday night, and I had to try to sing my way through that and do the best I could. So consequently that led to me having absolutely no voice at all Tuesday. And on Tuesday at work I found out that I guess everybody in the world has had this illness, and I just didn't know about it because I was in New York the week prior. So I'm guessing I got it prior to going to New York, and it just took a week to incubate because I didn't know anyone in New York that was sick, and somehow miraculously the moment I, step back on Arizona soil, I have the sickness that everyone in Arizona has. Anyways, so my voice started to get better on Wednesday, but then my throat started to hurt. And then the postnasal drip, the prenasal drip, and that always leads to coughing for me. I've had asthma since I was born. It's allergic asthma, so mostly it's what's in the air, but because of that, anything that's in the throat area ends up going into my lungs and settling down and becoming a really awful cough. Which then usually leads to bronchitis, which, me and bronchitis, we're super old friends. I've had bronchitis once a year, every year, as long as I can remember. And then, those lucky handful of years, the bronchitis turned into pneumonia. So let's all hope that's not what's happening. Because I had almost a whole year where I had not gotten sick, and I was really proud of that because that's something new for me. So sickness, water. I am still having the biggest problem with drinking water. It just doesn't sit right. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't taste right. Bottled water, tap water, water from my fridge, you name it. But I found out that if it's boiling water, like if I'm going to make herbal tea or something, and I drink it that way, no problem. No problem. Or if it's crushed ice, I can suck and chew on crushed ice until the day is over and get my water in that way. And it's really bizarre because my surgeon said a lot of people don't tolerate cold or hot water and that they have to go, to lukewarm room temperature water. And so the fact that I'm the opposite interesting, to say the least, but it's really difficult because it's hard to have boiling water on you at all times or crushed ice on you at all times, whereas just a bottle of water that's been sitting in your car or your purse, super easy to have all the time. So I'm not sure if that's going to go away. My week of soft foods has been good. I've kind of cheated a couple times. I had a tiny bit of roast beef that I had cut really thin, and I chewed to death, and I tolerated that pretty well. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I had a tiny bit of chicken salad at a weekend seminar I went to for work. Same thing with that, chewed it to death, and that was actually really delicious. I normally don't eat chicken salad that I don't personally prepare because I have issues with mayonnaise, but it was really good. It was probably because it's my first real solid food in a while. But that was good. I also, while on my business trip, went out to dinner with my coworker to Buca di Beppo. And I got a meatball, which I couldn't even eat a third of, but they have huge portion sizes. Same thing with that, chewed it to death. It was pretty good. But like I said, since being sick, I'm having a really hard time getting adequate quantities of food in. And I don't know if it's just, everything that's like dripping down the back of my throat is filling up my stomach. And that's why I'm not able to eat as much as I did last week or even the week before. Or if it's because I'm trying solid foods and those are taking up my room and it's harder. Don't know. Tiredness, I kind of touched upon. Still really tired. I get fatigued easily. Taking naps every day. Trying to go to bed earlier. And especially with this cough that's keeping me up all night. I am exhausted beyond belief. I haven't slept the last 2 nights because of the coughing. So that'll probably be a little bit more. Yay! The smaller weight loss, I'm kind of right now contributing to the non-fat lattes. And I don't do non-fat because of, this diet. I'm just allergic to dairy protein, and so the less dairy fat, the less dairy protein. And so I don't have breathing issues or tons of mucus in my throat. Sorry. But I have just really needed that espresso because I've been so tired. So that could probably be the explanation for the slowing down, because I was doing pretty good. But being at 199, that's almost 40 pounds lost in 4 weeks. So an average of 10 a week. I'm thrilled with. My blood pressure, the last time I had it taken, was 112/76. So that is indescribable. It's really great. The top number is still high for where I had been most of my life, but my bottom number, my 76, that's kind of home. Besides the last handful of years, that's where I've lived. 76, 72, 78, that kind of thing. So really, really excited about that. My heart rate is still down in the 90s. Sometimes it gets a little bit lower, but I'm still kind of coasting in the 90s. I don't know what else there is. Just had a boiled egg for the first time. I figured, tomorrow starts my full foods. And a boiled egg is kind of a soft food. I couldn't even finish the whole egg, guys. That's what I'm going through this week. I maybe had 3/4 of it, and just the egg white because I don't like egg yolks. But so we'll see what this week brings with full foods. I'm excited, a little apprehensive, especially with not being able to get down as much food as I have been. I'm a little apprehensive with going to full foods, feeling like I'm going to get even less in. You know, and I know that's not good for my energy level and how fatigued I've been. But if you can't fit it in, you can't fit it in. You know, I'm trying to eat several times a day since it's such a small amount. But even then, you know, it's like a teaspoon at a not teaspoon, a tablespoon at a time, 2 tablespoons at a time maybe. But I am keeping up with my fluids, with my crushed ice and my boiling water. So, sorry. One cool thing, fitting into clothes that I haven't fit into for many years. So that's really fun. Right now I'm wearing a pair of scrub bottoms that I wore in college. So make me feel pretty good. Non-scale victory. One thing that I hope is maybe just slow to come, my boobs. 40 pounds down and my boobs are still popping out of my bra. So we'll see, but possibly if I get down, you know, another 30 or 40 pounds, maybe I can qualify for a breast reduction. So that's something I talked to my mom about just recently, and it's something I've wanted since high school, pretty much. So hopefully that will come. I think that's about it for now. Yeah, kind of an average length of video for me, so I should stop now, especially since I feel like I'm going to sneeze or snot's just going to come out everywhere. Something. Anyways, so thank you for watching. I will catch up with you guys next week with my week 5 post-op update, and we will see from there. Leave comments. You can read my blog. The address is below. I haven't typed anything this week because I've been so busy. If I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Yes, so thank you for watching. I will see you all next week. Redhead Metal Diva signing off here. Bye, guys.